What is going on, Governor? Chisgule here, and today we're going to watch a player send 5 marches of T5 at another T5 player's city and get completely obliterated. If you like Rise of Kingdoms videos where we show you insane stuff that happened over the course of our KVK, you should like and subscribe because we've got even more footage of people getting rallied and swarmed, and oh my goodness, it is just insane. We were cruising through our KVK footage when we discovered this clip of a T5 player who swarms Rheagal. Now, Rheagal's got 55 million power. The player attacking had 75 million power before they did this attack twice. We've got the reports from this particular insane swarm. We don't, unfortunately, have the footage from the first time they went and did this. But, yeah, this is pretty crazy. The reason this is crazy is that they're attacking into the millions of troops that Rheagal has in their city, and they're using individual marches here, so they are profoundly outnumbered. Oh my gosh, the number of T troops that are about to die is just staggering. It's baffling. And by the way, what I heard, little rumor, is that it wasn't actually the Troya whose account this was at the helm for this attack. It was their kid. Their kid like picked up their phone and decided this would be a good idea somehow. Oh my god. That's so terrible. Look at these marches just getting completely obliterated. We're going to get the reports from Rheagal in just a second and show you just how insane it is. And look at this Richard march that's just going to like hang back here too. We've got a pretty optimal combination on the wall. We've got Charles Martel and Isongye, although the Isongye is not expertised. Something you're also going to see here is a bunch of resource assistants coming in to Rheagal. I'll call out the fact that this is automatic resource assistance that the game provides you. It's cool that they make it look like it comes from the allies, but to my knowledge, it's not actually coming from the piggy banks of all the different allies who you see on the screen here as they go to deliver resources to Rheagal's city. Now, Rheagal had positioned himself, if you can believe it, in the 3rd zone when we had access to that zone before we got kicked back to zone 1. And he just never left. He bubbled up and he stayed there, and he just battled farmers the whole time he was there and bubbled up when he went to sleep. He got so many kills. So I thought this T5 player was just raging, but it turns out it was their kid. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. Let's see if we can pull up these reports in a second. And I think we'll actually also get a look at the Troya's city, which, you know, had, I think, 70 million power before this attack. Let's see here. Yep, we get a look over here. There's the Troya. Down to 65 million power. So savage. 0 troops killed for the Troya. It just put troops into Rheagal's hospital. Basically irrelevant. It did cost him resources. Let's look at the attacks. First army. No army expansion, by the way. Another indication is probably this kid. Julius Caesar and Hannibal Barca. 83,000 dead troops. Almost all T5, not quite. There's some T4 siege in there. The Caesar is not expertised. In fact, the Caesar is skilled really weirdly. Going into the next grouping, 84,000 additional dead troops. Not quite all T5. Again, with Sun Tzu at the helm. A weird choice to lead an attack on a city. Although I do like the Sun Tzu Joan of Arc combination, actually. Just not entirely in this context. Cruising on to the next report, Saladin and Khan. Now, that's a combo that I can appreciate. They did bring all cavalry, 63,000 dead T5s. Again, no army expansion is pretty savage here. Pretty savage with no army expansion. And those are pretty impressive commanders to have for a player from Kingdom 234. Quite frankly, it's a very young kingdom. Up next is Richard and Charles, 78,000 infantry dead. Ouch. Ouch. If we get a look at the troop buffs, they are both expertised. So a pretty powerful pair, although you saw that really needed to be the first army that hit, not the 3rd or the 4th. That would have been much more effective. Then Isongye and Herman, a reasonable pairing of archers. 86,500 dead troops. Yikes. The Isongye is not expertised. 5352 is the breakdown of those skills, and the Herman is expertise. Oh boy. Yeah. I hope... I don't know how support resolves this. I assume they reached out to support to say, like, hey, my kid just, like, lost 10 million power on my account, WTF. I don't know what you do. I honestly don't know what you do. How does support know it was your kid? Right? Like, password protect your devices, my friends, because you don't want this to happen to you. Ugh. Now we're going to go in and spin the Edward wheel a solid 61 times. We'll keep a sculpture count. We're up to 1 sculpture from the spins. These are spins above and beyond the number that we needed. 2 legendary commander sculptures now. Spins above and beyond what we needed. 3 legendary commander sculptures. 4 legendary commander sculptures. So much value. 4 sculptures so far, above and beyond the spins we needed to get the value from the chest. And that is because we think that the spins are still insanely valuable, even without the chest. 5 sculptures now, by the way. You can see we're racking up the value. 6 sculptures. Love it. 7 sculptures. 7 sculptures, all, again, above and beyond these spins, what we needed to unlock the chest. And we're getting gold stars, which... gosh darn it, we desperately need. We desperately need those. Now up to 8 sculptures. Feeling really good about that. 9 sculptures. 9 sculptures above and beyond what we would have gotten. Above and beyond what we would have gotten if we'd stopped spinning. 10 sculptures. Oh my gosh. 10 sculptures so far. Solid 45 hours of speed ups. Love it. Love it. 11 sculptures. We are cruising, baby. We're cruising. I wonder how close we are to a skill up here. We'll probably pull that up in a second. 11 sculptures. Building speed ups are totally worthless. There's the 12th sculpture. I have to think they'll give us a use for these building speed ups at some point. There's 13 sculptures. Unbelievable. Unbelievable value here. Unbelievable value. We're going to keep spinning it. We're going to keep spinning it. Every time we get a legendary commander sculpture, was that the 14th? I've lost track again. 15? 16? 3 in a row. Wow. Wow. 17. 17 commander sculptures that we're up to, I think. Oh my gosh. I can't even count anymore. It's just too many. It's all happening so fast. Let's go look at our skills here. What do we got? I think, yep, we can put a skill onto Edward. We're going to drop that in. I don't really care where it lands between these 2 skills. They're both great. I'm just trying to max those out before I get to the 4th skill. So here we go. Looks like we got the 3rd skill, increasing our skill damage and also our damage to infantry, which is a great pickup. It's a solid pickup. Now we'll go in and keep on spinning. We're halfway through, 17 sculptures. Pretty impressive. Gold is a thing we used to not want. There's the 18th sculpture. We used to really not want gold, but now, gosh, gold is the thing we need the most. It's kind of incredible how that's happened. Now that we've got T5 and we're training unbelievable amounts of T5. There's the 19th sculpture, the 20th sculpture, and the 21st sculpture. Wow. And some gold? Jeez. The research speedups have no use to us currently. I have to think they'll add some research into the game at some point. Pretty sure they will. I think we're up to 20, is it 21 or 22 sculptures? I don't know. It's all happening so fast. That's probably 23 sculptures. So many. 24 sculptures. I mean, I used to count to like worry if I was getting value or not, but I feel very good about it. Let's see if we get any more sculptures in this spin. So far, no dice. Will we get our 25th sculpture? 25th, maybe? No. No sculptures in that spin. And overall, not all that impressive of a spin, actually. One final spin. Boom. So I think we got like 25 sculptures here, which I feel great about. I feel great about this. We still have 5 more spins after this. 26 sculptures. Amazing. I don't know. Might be more. Yeah. This is good. 45 minutes of speed up, or hours of speed up, is great. Building speed ups, less great. Research speed ups, way less great. More research speed ups, kind of sucks. And yeah, this spin was really bad. This was a really bad spin. But otherwise, everything was really good. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video. We've got more crazy stuff like this coming. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.